pull up, then skirt. You just pull up when it hurts. Why, oh why? Why, oh why? Daylight was creeping through my window. Now I've got you back in my arms. Now I'm moving from the shadows. Daylight was creeping through my window. Now I've got you back in my arms. Now I'm moving from the shadows. Thunder clouds, so I'm walking. I don't need a take from your talking. When the hurricane comes, I'm on back roads. When the hurricane comes, you do not know. Oh, I feel the clouds of change when I'm riding in my spaceship, calling out your rain, cause it's no one's time to soak it. You left me hopeless, swimming in your ocean. Got me thinking twice what I'm involved in. I just pull up, then skirt. You just pull up when it hurts. Why, oh why? Just pull up, then stop.
Well, welcome everybody to a part of the world where football really matters. There is a healthy tension, great expectation building in the lead up to kick-off here. A little bit grey overhead, and indeed the forecast is for a drop or two of rain as the day grows older. But regardless of that, there is a lovely backdrop here. The ambience is good, smashing noise from both sets of supporters, and expectations high in both camps. It is a venue this which simply adds to the spectacle of the game it stages. One of the most impressive arenas in this part of the world. And already we're underway here. Gets it upfield. Brahim Diaz. And it's played forward. Real Madrid are so impressive on their own patch, unbeaten here all season. Brahim Diaz. Brahim Diaz switches it towards the other side. Brahim Diaz. Vinicius Junior. Good challenge, he just stood firm. Yeah, he's fouled him there. Well, he can't say now that he hasn't been warned.
Well, I think the referee...
Oh, how good is he? That is a gem! An absolute gem! And Real Madrid are ahead. Oh, that is a bit special. Real Madrid go ahead, 1 goal to the good. Vinicius Junior battles to win it back. Oh, the ball's... That's a foul. A simple decision for the referee. Brahim Diaz has a hit! Decent enough try.
Well, the look on his face says it all. There's a lot of movement up front.
Yeah, I have noticed that those front players are working very hard, dropping deeper.
Yeah, and I just think it keeps the opposition off guard with so much switching of position. Keeping shape is much harder.
Real Madrid are the standout defensive side of the moment. They've not conceded in their last... looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture. And that's been levered clear. That's a brilliant interception. He's managed to get that all wrong. Modric. Vinicius Junior, has a pop! In it goes! And with that goal comes comfort. That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Well, none of us were exactly sure how that was going to end up then, but I'm delighted to see such a happy ending after such a splendid dribbling run. I mean, he really did fool that defence into wondering what he was going to do next.
Real Madrid grab a couple of goals without reply. It's 2-0.
Well, at 1-0 this contest was still nicely poised, but now that it's gone to 2, mindsets are affected a lot more. Winning belief one way and that losing feeling the other.
Tries to get it forward quickly. That's the throw. Looks to thread it through. Played into space out wide. There are a few waiting for it. Flings in across. Plays it over to the other flank. Just brushed off the ball there. They're guilty of lacking inventiveness here. It's all broken down. Great strength, too strong for his opponent. Forward it goes. And there is the half-time whistle. What have we learned from the first 45 minutes?
Well, it's looking pretty straightforward, Peter. They've got themselves into a very good position, so why dither from here when they can repeat their first half success with another show of strength?
Real Madrid go in at half-time on a comfortable 2-goal cushion. That gets things going for the second half. Vinicius Junior. Plays it out to the flank. Gets it back. Well, that's one way of trying to make things happen. There's a few who could follow that example. Vinicius Junior. Brahim Diaz. Brahim Diaz plays it forward. Real Madrid are 2 up. He's made sure that that won't get through. Hoists it forward. Well, no doubt someone is being given special treatment here.
Well, as a presence, Peter, he's the important link, so he attracts most attention.
Played out to the right. Vinicius Junior. Lobs it in gently. That's inches away from being a really good ball. Tries to switch the play. Here it comes. Out for a throw. Vinicius Junior with good energy in defence as well.
Well, they say that your front lads should be that first line of stopping the opposition, and I think he's taken it to another level with his desire to get back and help everyone out.
keeper's ball. And it's played forward. Forward it goes. And it's got through. Tries to get it clear. Vinicius Junior. Some good work on the right flank. Now, what's next? That's a foul. No two ways about it.
Yeah, we guessed that this scenario could take place because he's up against pace.
Good take by the keeper. He's read that well. That's a throw.
Yeah, he's run himself into the ground, hasn't he? And it's good to see that the crowd appreciate his efforts because he has put in a real honest shift.
Brahim Diaz. Looking cross-field, changing the point of attack. The final 5 minutes. And the weighted pass. Ball's loose, who's getting there? Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Real Madrid emerge victorious here. The neighbours of Madrid, the capital derby, so much at stake when Real face Atletico. It is a venue this which simply adds to the spectacle of the game it stages. One of the Vinicius Junior with a definite foul there. And here's Correa. No, he wasn't being fooled. Vinicius Junior looking to penetrate opposition lines. Going for goal! And there's an early warning shot across the bow.
Lovely control. He made it stick with an excellent touch.
That's been drilled forward. Cuts it out. Real Madrid have put together a 5-game unbeaten run away from home. What a ball this has turned out to be. Mbappe. He's got... Oh, that's a foul. Which side of the line is that? The referee has given a free kick just outside the box. He gets a ticking off and needs to be very careful now.
Well, I think the referee would have told him to rate it in or suffer the consequences.
Vinicius Junior. Vinicius Junior! Vinicius Junior. Brahim Diaz has a pop!
Again, let me mention what a wonderful stop the goalkeeper pulled off there. Really wonderful.
And it's Correa. It's a good foot in there. And that's a foul. A simple decision for the referee. There could be trouble here. But for now, the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket. Atletico Madrid, whose manager was the brains behind the last win.
Well, Peter, you just can't argue with the substitutions. They were spot on, and the timing of each were perfect too. That sort of decisive management is a winning formula in itself.
Vinicius Junior shapes to shoot! Real Madrid have it back and they can go again. Real Madrid are having to deal not just with their opponents but also with a congested fixture list. It's at times like this when depth of resources becomes so important.
And it's a time when the squad is called upon to help keep everything ticking over. That's why we see the bigger squads these days for weeks like this.
Mbappe hits one! Lovely bit of skill there. Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. Vinicius Junior. Oh, that's neat. Vinicius Junior plays it. Has a hit! It's off target and by quite a way. And the referee has brought play back and shown him a yellow card. Good challenge, he just stood firm. And it's played forward. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. And that's been won straight back. Vinicius Junior. There's the whistle for half-time. So neither team has broken through, but certainly not for the want of trying. It's been an interesting game up to now, but still goalless. How's the first half compared with your expectation?
I think it's been a very impressive defensive effort. They've never been broken down and contained the opposition attack extremely well.
No goals at this stage. Great leap! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
That's a little unfortunate. He had a lot of people worried then.
Gets it back. Vinicius Junior. There's the through ball and a shot! Oh, just lacked a decent finish. Done very well to intervene. Brahim Diaz. Brahim Diaz plays it forward. Cut out in the nick of time. And out to safety. Brahim Diaz. He's been bundled over. That is a foul. So what can they conjure from this one? This is a great chance to take a lead. And that's been levered clear. Drives it towards the front. And he's going long. Decent looking ball. He could have been in, just needed a better final ball.
Atletico Madrid seemed to have chosen a tougher route through the middle. That was easily read and dealt with.
Well, in probably an entirely one-sided game, still up for grabs. Nothing to show for all the pressure. Loose ball, who's going to get that? Vinicius Junior. Oh, what a goes for goal! Witsel tries to locate someone up front. Correa tried to play it through.
Oh, that just required a bit more oomph to reach its target.
Forward it goes. Ball's loose, who's getting there? Lobs it in gently. He's played him through. They've managed to get it away. Oh, he's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. Gets good distance on it. Hoists it forward.
Atletico Madrid merit full marks for their attitude and application in trying to win this. It means an awful lot, obviously.
Tries to get it forward quickly. Forward it goes.
You wonder if that's it now, but there may be one more opportunity, Peter, for a late steal here.
That'll be a throw-in. We have got changes here from both sides, in fact.
Yeah, it's pretty obvious as to who was going to be taken off. His energy levels began to sag, and he was never going to last until the final whistle.
And there goes the final whistle. Well, a frustrating game for attackers on either side. They hardly had a sniff. Defence is broadly in charge, and it has finished goalless. The end of the game. Reflections?
Yeah, I think the first thing to say is that the draw was about the right result. It had everything you want in a clash of this nature, the commitment, the passion, great ebb and flow to the game, and I think everybody can go home.
Well, hello, good afternoon to one and all. Like you, we are very much ready to go here and looking forward to a game that has been the topic for universal conversation in this part of the world for much of the last few days. It's dry at the moment, but the forecasters have warned us of impending rain. There's no certainty about that, but when it does come, it shouldn't affect the dynamics of a match which has so much riding on it. This place, simply a monument to the game. So much prestige, so much pride, so much passion whenever football. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. it'll be a throw-in. Foot in. It's come loose. No foul, says the referee. Real Madrid were imperious when the two sides last met, and the fans are asking for more of the same. Vinicius Junior.
No efforts on target is acceptable if levels of enthusiasm and energy are good, and they're not.
Just brushed off the ball there. Back to the keeper and try something new. Valencia have their manager to thank for the last result.
Well, Peter, you just can't argue with this.
That's a foul. A simple decision for the referee. And he's there to cut it out. Vinicius Junior. Vinicius Junior! Goal! Real Madrid! The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish. A 1-0 lead established.
Surprise, surprise. He just keeps on delivering, and listen, we all expect that.
Hardly anything between the sides, and it's 1-0. Looking to... has a pop! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Oh, that's a sparkling save. Absolutely sparkling. His reflexes were ultra sharp.
Good take, and he's had a look. That's good defending, very good defending. Real Madrid are looking odds on to go in at the break with their advantage intact. Goes direct to the front line. Plays it out to the flank. Cross deflected behind for a corner. And it's been taken short. Danger averted for now. And it's played forward. Vinicius Junior. Valencia are very keen on the aerial route.
Look, if you're good at it and instructed to carry on doing it, then you find a way of making it work, and they are.
And the half-time whistle goes. Well, there we are, off they go for half-time. The breakthrough did indeed come in the first half, but there has only been that one goal. It is very, very tight.
Well, that certainly pleased the fans, and the players are definitely happy with that scoreline. The question is now, can they protect it?
Real Madrid happy to have the lead in a tight old game. Half-time, 1-0. So we're just settling back into this second half. Real Madrid carrying a 1-goal lead. Real Madrid come into this game following that derby draw. Did really well to intervene and dispel the growing danger. Oh no, that's not the ball he wanted. Hoists it forward. That's not going to make it. Vinicius Junior gets it back. That's a good ball to find him. gone for a throw-in. Mbappe hits one! And he's there to make a great save.
The keeper really dug out his defence then. A magnificent effort.
Massive leap! And oh, he's got that completely wrong. Forward it goes. Vinicius Junior. Tries to get it forward quickly. Your impression so far, Jim?
I think the manager's pondering his options as to whether to stick or twist Peter in view of the time remaining. He might have a tough call to make now.
It's a throw-in. Gaia.
Valencia are definitely going about this the right way.
Well, hit and hope is just about the sum of it, isn't it, Jim?
Just has to be done.
That's the sort of defending that is going to upset the opposition. It already has, actually.
Well, he's the spearhead to the attack and they need to blunt his chances.
Vinicius Junior. Looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. Real Madrid seeking to maximise the moment. Cleared away. Vinicius Junior.
Real Madrid are looking to make this one safe. They want to reduce the risk.
Lobs it in gently.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Vinicius Junior. It's a loose ball.
There's a real appetite from them to finally put this game to bed, but will they?
Valencia could have here their final chance. They've played it short. One good cross, maybe the last chance. It really is now or never. They need a goal however it comes.
Valencia need to give it everything that
shoots! Good stop, that wasn't easy.
Well, that was high-class goalkeeping there to back up his high-class wage.
Now some movement on the bench and we are going to see a change.
Yeah, it was pretty obvious as to who was going to be taken off. His energy levels began to sag and he was never going to last until the final whistle.
Fourth official showing that there will be 3 minutes of added time. Just a few more moments for them to hang on. And that will be the final act. Real Madrid, hold on. It's a narrow squeak, bit of luck. Well, good evening to you and welcome on this most perfect evening for a game of football. Conditions are absolutely splendid and the folk of this town have come out in their droves for this match. Why wouldn't they? It is an ideal circumstance for what could be an ideal game. Everybody has been attracted to it. It has been the talk of the town. And the buses have been packed, double-decker buses lining up outside. Coaches have carried thousands of away supporters here too. And all of it adds up to make a terrific, a crackling atmosphere. The match, I think, will be quite a spectacle. Well, this really is a great venue. It adds so much character to every game it stages. Well, as you can see, we've already started here. Plays it out to the flank. Good challenge, he just stood firm. Fran Garcia. Vinicius Junior. Mbappe. And that's been levered clear. Mbappe plays it back. He's gone for it! Oh, wow! An absolute pile driver! About as smooth as it gets!
The keeper deserves some sympathy there. He may not have seen that until too late.
Real Madrid take the early advantage. He's got away. Now towering header! Vinicius Junior tries running with the ball at his feet. Hardly anything between the sides, and the score is 1-0. Vinicius Junior! And it's been taken short. Modric, big chance! Oh, what a wonderful stop!
Well, that was high-class goalkeeping there to back up his high-class wage.
Into the box. Firmly met. Out towards the flank. Vinicius Junior. Vinicius Junior gets it out to the wing. So it's going to be another corner. Strong punch. And the defence can get it clear. Well, he acknowledges that he should have come up with something better there.
Look, he's offering an apology to his teammate, who's clearly miffed at not being picked out despite making what looked like the right run.
Real Madrid leading by 1 and looking very comfortable on it. Real Madrid are in control here on the brink of half-time. Pings it out wide. Loose ball, who's going to get that? He's made sure that that won't get through. Vinicius Junior. Vinicius Junior, who's made his mark on this game. He's played him through. Hits one! He scores! And with that goal comes comfort. Well, from right in front of goal, there was no way he was going to miss.
Yeah, I really can't say enough as to how good the final ball was. It took the defence out of the equation for that.
And we hit half-time. Some first-half thoughts?
Well, it's looking pretty straightforward, Peter. They've got themselves into a very good position, so why dither from here when they can repeat their first-half success with another show of strength?
Real Madrid sitting pretty here at half-time, 2-0 up. We're promptly into the second 45 minutes. No reported change to either side during the break. Vinicius Junior. Some good work on the right flank. Now, what's next? Early stages of the second half, and still two between them. Played down the flank. Swung over into the middle. It's a great gallop down the right-hand side. Well, no doubt someone is being given special treatment here.
Well, the reaction suggests that the creative danger here is about to meet a stop sign.
He's got it on the right now. What's on? Vinicius Junior. He's come loose. Vinicius Junior. He wasn't very far from making something happen by himself. Lovely to see.
That needed to end with efficiency and incision, and we got neither.
Needed a better pass there. Battles to win it back. Vinicius Junior. Real Madrid have a free kick. Good idea, just poorly executed. Mbappe. Oh, that's nice. Vinicius Junior. He's there to receive it. He's had a shot. And more and more and more. And surely that settles it.
Well, you know, thinking about that, I think they've perfected that on the training ground, because it took them seconds to get the ball from back to front, and they really commit forward in numbers too. That was all very well drilled.
Real Madrid take a 3-goal lead, and they are romping out of sight. Hoists it high. Ball in, just miscalculated. Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
Well, he's worked so hard for his side, as you would expect, but you couldn't help notice that he was starting to labour a bit, so it's no surprise.
Vinicius Junior. Shapes to shoot. And that tested the keeper. Fran Garcia. And the referee brings it to a close. Real Madrid felt they had to win at home, and win they did. It is they. Well, good day to you wherever you are. You join us on a day where the weather just may have an impact on a football match that has been much anticipated. It's dry at the moment, but the forecast is that it will be wet, perhaps very wet by the time the game is underway, and certainly by the time of the second half. The crowd, though, are here, and they are in good form. There's a right old cacophony going on. The atmosphere's terrific, and kick-off is moments away. And we have in front of us this gloriously imposing arena, absolutely picture perfect for a game of this nature. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. Real Madrid visit here with a first leg home win under their belt, and they look safe for a place in the last 8 unless things take a drastic turn for the worse here. Rudiger, Vinicius Junior, away from immediate danger, and they've got it back as soon as they gave it away. Neither side especially adventurous early on, and help's available out wide. It's come loose. Rudiger plays it forward quickly. He's got away. Vinicius Junior! Goal! Real Madrid! And Real Madrid are ahead. Terrific audacity, just gorgeous skill.
Oh, Peter, it's a lovely piece of deception in shaping to whack it and then opting for a lovely little lob.
Big occasion, big... Oh, shooting chance! Knocks it away. Vinicius Junior with good energy in defence as well.
Well, they say that your front lads should be that first line of stopping the opposition, and I think he's taken it to another level with his desire to get back and help everyone out.
Header! Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing.
Good effort, very good effort. He would have at least wanted to make the keeper work, though.
In with the challenge. Oh, some clever movement up front.
Yeah, they're playing with a false 9. Now, no one's really holding a fixed position up there.
And how does that work?
Well, I think it's an attempt to just confuse this defence with...
Ah, he's given... Hits one! Good stop. That wasn't easy.
Oh, that's a sparkling save. Absolutely sparkling. His reflexes were ultra sharp.
Put it on the right now. What's on? Tries to get it forward quickly. Chance to shoot! And it's hoisted clear. And that has been cleared. And the defence can get it clear. There are a few waiting for it. Played into the middle. Loses his balance and loses the ball. Valverde has given away a free kick. There's the whistle for half-time. Well, there we are. Off they go for half-time. The breakthrough did indeed come in the first half, but there has only been that one goal. It is very, very tight.
Well, that certainly pleased the fans, and the players are definitely happy with that scoreline. The question is now, can they protect it?
Real Madrid leading a cagey game here. It's had its moments, and it's 1-0 at the break. And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half. A solitary goal. That has been the crucial difference. Loose ball. Who's going to get that? And it's played forward. Oh, well intercepted. Really alert to the danger. He's had a go! Oh, he's been flattened there. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Valverde. Goes for goal! Goal! 2 up now, and they are cruising. That was glorious. Pinpoint accuracy.
You know, Peter, from the moment it left his foot, it looked unstoppable. That was thumped.
And Januzaj! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Well, that was high-class goalkeeping there to back up his high-class wage.
Marcano is there to heave it away. Well, the ball's come loose and the chase is on. Oh, whistle's gone. Now then. The referee's decided that he was fouled outside the box and it is just a free kick. He's gone direct. There's the through ball. Vinicius Junior. Vinicius Junior! Good save. Keeper read that well.
Vinicius Junior certainly had to make...
Ramirez! Oh, great save. Real class.
Well, what can I say? Truly wonderful goalkeeping.
Ivan Marcano gets into some space. Vinicius Junior. It's a very... Januzaj is fouled. Quick ball forward. Oh, real danger here. Little doubt, that is a foul. Well, the referee has made it pretty clear now that this is his last chance.
Well, he knew what he was taking on there, Peter, and special delivery from the ref.
Rudiger. Fran Garcia. Vinicius Junior. Ball's loose. Who's getting there? Plays it out to the wing. Vinicius Junior. Modric. Had a shot. Questions were asked, but he's given the answers. Breaks on here, lobs it in gently. Defending of the desperate variety. Promising move that, good inroads into enemy. Going for goal! Oh, just wide.
Look, I'm sure he'll deny it, Peter, but the keeper didn't have that covered.
Ivan Marcano hoists it forward. Vinicius Junior. He spotted the run and played him through. Oh, he's in! Has a hit! Oh, surely that deserved better.
It's easy to say it, but difficult to stop it when runs in behind are being made like that.
Januzaj goes looking. Chance to break. And that's that. Real Madrid go through having won both legs, and without question they are the deserving winners. Well, after all of that, Jim, what are you thinking?
Real Madrid simply imposed their strength from start to finish, and this became as predictable as predicted.
So perfect blue skies, almost no wind, beautiful sunshine. These are indeed conditions for the beautiful game. The backdrop here, picturesque, idyllic. No doubt one of the best days of the footballing calendar, and it has added to a really jovial, happy mood in the stands, helping to raise the level of sound by more than a few decibels. Shirt sleeve order, very much the dress code. This place simply a monument to the game. So much prestige, so much pride, so much passion whenever football is played here. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. And the finish! A real chance and a real let-off.
Oh, no, that was a chance. What a chance.
Well positioned to make that interception. Ivan Marcano. Mbappe gets away from his opponent. Vinicius Junior. Out towards the flank. Vinicius Junior provides an outlet. Can he deliver? Shapes to shoot! Real Madrid are yet to taste defeat at home. Vinicius Junior hits one! Oh, that's a fine save!
Well, as Tesco, Peter, the keeper has just received an A+ grade.
Vinicius Junior has a goal! Chance! There will be a throw-in. Vinicius Junior. Vinicius Junior! Mbappe has a shot! Big relief, it just needed better contact. Great strength, too strong for his opponent. Fran Garcia. Fran Garcia drives it forward. Out of play for a throw. Hit long and direct. Well, he acknowledges that he should have come up with something better there.
Yeah, I mean, I think he did well to spot the run. He just didn't get enough behind it. It happens.
Oh, well intercepted, really alert to the danger. And it's played forward. Fran Garcia. Vinicius Junior. Vinicius Junior! It's a carbon copy of the previous miss.
This is proving to be a very good spell. The intensity is great, but they've got to make it count. Just to point out, Peter, that the fullbacks are quite high.
And what are they trying to achieve?
Well, it's obviously a move to push the opposition wide men back and give them more to think about.
Fran Garcia. Breaks on here, gets it back. And that'll be the last act of the first half. So neither team has broken through, but certainly not for the want of trying. It's been an interesting game up to now, but still goalless. So your views on the first half?
Well, they've never really been threatened in the first half. I think it's been a magnificent team effort. The work rate has been superb. Very, very organised.
An intriguing half, lacking only in goals. The score 0-0. Well, the action has already resumed here.
Real Madrid can feel really happy with themselves. The scoreline doesn't back it up, but they've played with urgency and purpose and can't afford to lose patience in this second half. They've got to persevere.
Alaves, whose manager came in for a bit of flack after their previous result.
Look, some of the scrutiny is a bit over the top these days, and you're damned if you do and damned if you don't. But he really didn't help himself. His decision-making was puzzling, to say the least.
Tries to get it clear. And it's Modric. Vinicius Junior! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
Well, to put it this way, he's probably made better decisions.
That's the sort of defending that is going to upset the opposition. It already has, actually.
Yeah, and if they're going to try and stop him in this fashion, Peter, they're going to really test the referee's patience from here.
Well, in probably an entirely one-sided game, still up for grabs. Not chance! Oh, what a wonderful stop!
Oh, that's a sparkling save. Absolutely sparkling. His reflexes were ultra sharp.
And it's hoisted clear. Has a hit! And they've got it back as soon as they gave it away. Turns and goes back. Battles to win it back.
Alaves showing a good level of intensity at this stage. They're calling on all their resources now.
Tries to get it forward quickly. Mbappe. The final 5 minutes. Tries to switch the play.
Well, both sides might have to settle for a draw here, although there's still a chance for one last fling.
Modric. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. And stalemate. One, if not for fans, then perhaps for coaches, satisfied by organisation and solidity. Little cutting edge at either end, and it finishes 0-0. Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
Real Madrid must have viewed this game as very winnable, but will no doubt have a healthier respect for this opposition now.
I think we're just about out of time, so many thanks to Jim, and a very good afternoon to you.
Last night we danced and I thought you were saving my life. Caught in the haze of the moon and the break of the light. I know what I want. You can do what you want. I know I said it before, but you can do what you want. Last night we danced and I thought you were saving my life. You asked, are you here on your own? I said only tonight. Before you could say any more, I just looked in your eyes. I said, you know what I want. You can do what you want. I know I said it before, but you can do what you want. Last night we danced and I thought you were saving my life. Sometimes I see you in my dreams. You are the only fantasy I see.
Well, hello and welcome to what amounts to football heaven. It doesn't get a whole lot better than this. The conditions are utopian. The sky is blue and the players are with us for a football match so widely and keenly anticipated. Truly, this is pristine, and the level of expectation and excitement has a hit! There it is!
And what a great way to start the game. to spark the game. I mean, the captain has basically triggered a contest that should be even livelier than we anticipated. Get your seatbelts on. This could be rather exciting. Well, that defence just wasn't expecting their midfield to mess up then, so when they did, they were caught completely cold by such a swift breakaway and such a well-worked finish too.
Real Madrid grab an early lead. Good start. Real Madrid were imperious when the two sides last met, and the fans are asking for more of the same. Plays it back. Has a pop! Good first touch and almost as good a second.
That's a great effort. There was very little backlift to indicate what was coming. Just to point out, Peter, that the fullbacks are quite high.
And what do they try to achieve?
Well, it's obviously a move to push the opposition wide men back and give them more to think about.
Vinicius Junior. Shade too heavy. Keeper can pick that up. Tries to get it forward quickly. Done very well to intervene. It'll be a throw-in. Now a chance to break. Fran Garcia. Vinicius Junior. Real Madrid have a free kick. Looking to dink it in. And that is not finding anyone. Valverde. Real Madrid are seeing a lot of the ball and have a 1-0 lead to show for it. And back to base. Oh, well played, he saw that coming. Valverde. Vinicius Junior. Looking to force his way. Real chance! They've done it! And there's the goal they've been looking for. The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Well, none of us were exactly sure how that was going to end up then, but I'm delighted to see such a happy ending after such a splendid dribbling run. I mean, he really did fool that defence into wondering what he was going to...
Vinicius Junior! Oh, real danger here. And more and more and more. Hot knife through butter. They have done it again. Well, how's that for a class finish?
That's just clever. He made the keeper think he was going one way, only to outfox him.
Vinicius Junior is fouled. And he's going to have his name taken.
Yeah, we guessed that this scenario could take place because he's up against pace.
Vinicius Junior! And he should have made it 4.
Oh, no, that was a chance. What a chance.
Cuts it out. Looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. He's found his man. And that'll go straight through to the keeper. And the first 45 minutes are up. Well, there's plenty that can be said about the last 45 minutes, but one thing that cannot be said is that it's dull. One-sided, yes, but packed with excitement.
This looks well and truly sewn up already, Peter, but please feel free to forget what I've just said if there's a spectacular turnaround.
Real Madrid have established themselves in a position of absolute supremacy. An action-packed 45 minutes, and they have raced into a 3-goal lead. And the game has already resumed here. Great strength, too strong for his opponent. Valverde. Real Madrid have been defending beautifully lately. Hoists it forward. Questions were asked, but he's given the answers. Could move up a gear here. Nicely measured pass. And he's straight offside. Vinicius Junior is effectively being marked out of the game here.
Yeah, and getting on the score sheet has clearly made him a marked man now.
Well, it's still early in the second half, but this does look like a job already done. Real Madrid get it back again. Well, that's where he wants it. That'll be a throw. So now we're going to get those changes we have been expecting.
Well, you have to feel a little for the player being taken off here. I think he's been made the scapegoat after that, but I guess something had to be done. I suppose it did need a little change.
Gets wrestled off the ball. Vinicius Junior going full tilt down the right-hand side. That's a throw. Vinicius Junior. Gone back to the keeper. Just about up to 75 minutes. Goes long. Well weighted. Cleared without complication. Trigueros. And it's played forward. And that is as far as they're going to go. Gets it back. Plays it out to the flank. A buccaneering run from the defender. He's got options in the box if he gets his head up. Forward it goes. Loses his balance and loses the ball. Valverde. Forward it goes. Modric tries to get it forward quickly. Well positioned to make that interception. And that is that. Real Madrid enjoy their perfect day. For their victims, it is entirely imperfect. Comprehensive winners of a one-sided contest. Your reflections then, Jim?
Yeah, we knew there was a sizable gap in the quality of both squads, and the story was told in predictable fashion.
So before we go, many thanks to Jim Beglin for his input, and from us both, good afternoon. Well, good evening wherever you are on this most pleasant evening. There has been a clamour to get inside the ground tonight for a much anticipated game. The roads outside of the stadium have been bumper to bumper with traffic. The car parks are full. There is a torrent of humankind making its way from the nearby station, and we expect every seat to be filled. An atmosphere of great expectation and excitement. And he's had a shot! Oh, just lacked a decent finish. Sevilla must be pretty concerned about this fixture pile-up.
Yeah, and when you've got fixture congestion, it only takes an injury or two and it can heap more pressure on a very difficult spell.
Ball's out on the left now. Goes for the cross. And he just whacks it away. It's gone out for a throw-in. Vinicius Junior. Lovely bit of skill there. Real Madrid are so impressive on their own patch, unbeaten here all season. And it's played forward. Tries to get it forward quickly. Going through. That's good defending, very good defending. Well, the defence got the better of him this time, but I'm sure he'll go again.
Well, you could see he was eager to get a shot away, but there was too much flesh and bone in his path.
And here's Diego Costa. It's Costa! This could fall anywhere, and they've been caught out here. Chance! He's got away with one there.
Well, I think the opposition was pretty sloppy in creating a problem for themselves then, but he was onto it so quickly and very nearly made them pay.
Hoists it forward. Vinicius Junior provides an outlet. Well, that's one way of trying to make things happen. There's a few who could follow that example. Oh, real danger here. Some good work on the right flank. Now, what's next? Oh, the ball's come loose and the chase is on. He is not one readily to admit defeat. Don't be surprised if he tries that again.
That's believing too much in his own ability to hold on to the ball.
Plays it long. Modric. Vinicius Junior. Vinicius Junior. Shoots! The captain delivers!
And as usual, the skipper has put a lot of effort and endeavour into that goal.
And that is going to be the final action of the first half. So there you have it, a close-fought half of football, but one that still had its moments, but ultimately produced just one goal. A more than decent game up to now.
Well, you obviously have to give credit to the front men for the half-time lead, but I think the midfield can really pat themselves on the back too. They worked tirelessly for me.
Real Madrid head for the dressing room in possession of a 1-0 lead. So we're already into the second period. Real Madrid carrying a 1-goal lead. Modric. Sevilla have their manager to thank for the last result.
Yeah, his hand was forced somewhat, Peter, because of the circumstances. He had to bring on goal scorers, but he was bold in going for broke to get what he wanted, and not many would have done that.
So still just a goal between them. Someone looks like he's in need of protection here.
Yeah, and if he's allowed time on the ball, it opens up a wealth of other possibilities.
Gets wrestled off the ball. Is that a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, this lead is beginning to look a little delicate. I'd rather see them show the ambition and adventure to go further ahead. But it seems as if...
Well, that's pretty clear. It is a foul.
Well, they're struggling to cope with a pacey dribble because they've not been at it as a team. I think the collective pressure needs to be better all round.
Oh, that is special! Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order. A 2-goal lead and they're firmly in control. Oh, that is a bit special. Real Madrid get themselves a 2-goal cushion.
Well, at 1-0 this contest was still nicely poised, but now that it's gone to 2, mindsets are affected a lot more. Winning belief one way and that losing feeling the other.
That's great strength on the ball. No foul, says the referee. Modric. Forward it goes. Finds himself eased off the ball. Vinicius Junior. Vinicius Junior! Oh, it looked like 3-0 for sure.
Vinicius Junior clearly is aware of how important that was. He'll be hoping that it won't come back to haunt him.
Modric. Vinicius Junior. Now it's Costa. Can't get the better of his opposite number. Oh, he's caught him there. It's a free kick. And the finish! It's off target and by quite a way. Hoists it forward. And there goes the final whistle. Well, the manager heads down the tunnel, swathed in satisfaction. His team of... Real Madrid are just one of 8 teams hoping to secure a semi-final berth here as we look to get underway. They've got a fair bit of work to do though, after being unable to make the most of their home advantage last time out. A draw, good, but perhaps not good enough. It's anyone's game on paper, still just at half-time effectively. They need to do the job under these tough conditions. It will not be easy. It is a venue this which simply adds to the spectacle of the game it stages. One of the most impressive arenas in this part of the world. Well, what the hosts have in their favour, of course, is this hugely uplifting, boisterous support. And this is the sort of game where that could make the difference.
Well, here's a surprise, Peter. I'm on the fence for this one, as home advantage is about the only difference there is between the two sides. And it's not hard to imagine things going the same way as it did previously. Having said that, how many times have I got it wrong?
We have already started here. Real Madrid arrive here having drawn their home leg. And so this becomes the conclusive occasion, however long it takes. Gets into a dangerous position. Clears it out of harm's way.
Real Sociedad have pushed both fullbacks into quite advanced positions here.
Yeah, that's interesting. So what are they attempting to do?
Well, it's a bold attempt, in my opinion, to occupy the opposition in a way they're not expecting.
Hoists it forward. Yeah, it's been intercepted, and that will come to nothing. It'll be a throw-in. Oh, that's neat. Vinicius Junior. Real Sociedad can't make any sort of inroad despite all this possession. Oh, real danger here. He's through the middle. And the shot! It's got in, and it is an own goal.
Well, that wasn't in the script, and you have to feel for him, Peter. It's ended in some embarrassment.
Real Sociedad got some help from Lady Luck there. They all count.
Well, you can't ask for much better than that, Peter. Bang, bang, 2 in double quick time.
Chance to break. And he's on his way. Well, that's one way of trying to make things happen. There's a few who could follow that example. Vinicius Junior played out to the right. And it's got through. Gets away from his opponent. Good challenge, he just stood firm. Well, the defence got the better of him this time, but I'm sure he'll go again. Modric. Vinicius Junior tries to get it forward quickly. And he's going long. And he's there to cut it out. Good clearance and very necessary. He's made sure that that won't get through. And we hit half-time. Well, there we are. Off they go for half-time. The breakthrough did indeed come in the first half, but there has only been that one goal. It is very, very tight.
Real Madrid would seem to still be getting over the OG. It was an honest mistake, and they've got to move on.
Well, the action has already resumed here.
I think they've got to go out at the start of this second half now and set a tone that smacks of intent and determination. Should they manage it, I think they can find a way back.
Forward it goes. Little accusatory stare there tells the whole story.
Real Sociedad seemed to have chosen a tougher route through the middle. That was easily read and dealt with.
Vinicius Junior gets his foot in there. Mbappe plays it out to the flank. Chance!
Oh, it's die-hard defence and the willingness to put his body on the line. Very impressive.
Looks to clip it forward. Quarter of an hour into the second half. And it's played forward. Oh, well played, he saw that coming. Real Madrid are making a change now. And help's available out wide. Danger averted for now. That's a throw. Tries to locate someone up front.
Well, this is exactly the approach they have to take now, Peter.
Well, hit and hope is just about the sum of it, isn't it, Jim?
Just has to be done.
Tries to get it forward quickly.
That's just an example of overcommitting, and they're fortunate for the quality of the intervention. It was vital.
He's got through. And it's hoisted clear. Ball's loose, who's getting there? Oh, he's not played the ball, that's a foul. Shooting chance! Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. He's had a crack. Oh, how's that for a goal? A finish right from the top draw. And with that goal comes comfort. Oh, that is a bit special. Real Sociedad take a 2-goal. Has a hit! Yes! And the lead is extended still further. Well, that always looked the likely outcome.
It's rarely a problem when that much time is afforded in the penalty box. Nobody sensed where the danger was lurking, and the finish was made a lot easier.
Real Sociedad take a 3-goal lead, and they are romping out of sight.
No doubt as to who has the momentum here now. The only doubt.
Tries a shot! A real chance and a real let-off. Drives it towards the front. Real Madrid are out. Real Madrid are out, beaten now, and after the first leg draw, beaten overall and out. How do you look back on the game then, Jim?
Look, it's the end of an adventure that will have taught them a great deal about how to handle these games.
I look at you, sha-la-la-la. You look at me, sha-la. You kinda shine, What you do as you said you would, you would, you would. I don't believe you. I don't believe you. I don't believe you. I don't believe you.
Well, this is intense. They talk about it for months, they remember it for years. It matters almost too much when Barca and Real collide. Blue and burgundy wherever you look, hymns ringing loud and proud. This is what it is to be in the Camp Nou. So off we go then. So this is round 2 between these two sides who have already met once this season. Real Madrid were imperious when the two sides last met, and the fans are asking for more of the same. Hoists it forward, looks to clip it forward, and it's hoisted clear. Delivers the ball. Good take by the keeper, he's read that well. Going through. Ferran Torres. And the volley. No, not quite.
Well, Peter, I would say it was worth a try.
Barcelona are experts at this stylish possession-based game.
Well, we're talking tiki-taka, a lot of short, crisp passing, and once the ball is lost, they quickly try to win it back.
He's made sure that that won't get through. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Played out to the right. Gets it into them. And the finish! Goal! Real Madrid!
Real Madrid are really pouncing on any straight passes in midfield. We're talking seconds from interception to the back of the net. It's counter-attacking heaven.
Real Madrid have made their breakthrough, so can they build on it?
Look, I'm sure that silencing the crowd would have been mentioned in the dressing room beforehand. And just listen.
And for a moment, time stood still. Has he found his man? Marcano positions himself well and cuts it out. He's making good use of his strength there, just refuses to be out-muscled. And he's there to clear it. Gets it back. Real Madrid have the league's best defensive record. He's through the middle. Vinicius Junior gets away from his opponent. Goes for goal! Oh, the ball's come loose. Hardly anything between the sides, and it's 1-0. Oh no, that's not the ball he wanted. Ferran Torres, back to the keeper and try something new. Tries to get it forward quickly. Forward it goes. And they've got it back as soon as they gave it away. Ferran Torres, dashing forward at pace. Chipped through, breaks on here, looking to force his way through. Vinicius Junior! Oh, how's that for a goal? A finish right from the top draw. 2 to the good. They have breathing space. Terrific audacity, just gorgeous skill.
Oh, Peter, it's a lovely piece of deception in shaping to whack it and then opting for a lovely little lob.
So that's 2 now without reply.
Well, that second goal is...
Referee's had a look and he's blown his whistle for half-time. Any strong opinions on the first half?
Well, it's looking pretty straightforward, Peter. They've got themselves into a very good position, so why dither from here when they can repeat their first half success with another show of strength?
Real Madrid in control at half-time, 2-0. And we're already back underway here. And it's played forward. More than happy to take the muscular approach. It's a great big chance! Goal! Barcelona! The second half off to a spectacular start. Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
Well, I think 2 keepers would have had a hard time keeping that one out, never mind one. There was real venom in the strike and clear composure from the placement.
Barcelona get themselves back into contention.
Well, I think they probably needed an early goal in this half just to give them the confidence and belief to push on and look for an equaliser.
Vinicius Junior is effectively being marked out of the game here.
Yeah, and getting on the score sheet has clearly made him a marked man now.
Ivan Marcano. Fran Garcia. Forward it goes. So 2-1 now, and things have got a whole lot more enthralling here.
Yeah, this is a real psychological test now that will tell us whether one side buckles and the other kicks on.
Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. And out to safety. And that's been won straight back. Battles to win it back. Tries to get it forward quickly. Plays it out to the wing. Keeper's got good distance on that. Vinicius Junior. Oh, well intercepted. Really alert to the danger. Throw in. Mbappe, and the assistant referee rightly gives him offside.
There's a real appetite from them to finally put this game to bed, but will they?
Vinicius Junior, 2 goals to his name already. Now a chance to break. Fran Garcia drives it forward. So holding on now for those 3 precious points. Real chance! Ivan Marcano. Just 5 minutes left. Real Madrid need to hold on for a few more moments.
They're playing as if time is on their side when it's fast running out. They've got to quicken this up. Look, with time running out, they have to get the ball in the penalty box, and if it means a long punt, then so be it. They've got to give themselves a chance.
And that will be the final act. Real Madrid come out on top. Hard fought, impossible to predict.